Honey Sound Broadcasting, an affiliate of the Bilko Media Network.
Alright, so we are going to look through Shorpy pictures. Now what exactly is Shorpy, you might ask? Let's start there. Well, it is a database of HD images from like 1930 on back to the beginning of the photo era. And who is Shorpy, you might ask? Well, that's this little guy right here. He apparently was a child minor from 1910. His name was Shorpy Higginbottom. And it was picture number 1 in this database way back when it started, I think in the early 2000s. And ever since then, it has become the mascot of these images, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
He was a greaser.
Yes, literally, a literal greaser who carried, pots of grease from the mine. Yeah, there he is in his work garb.
Oh God! Look at all that child labor.
I know, right? Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet child labor.
He's just like holding like the business end of a, like a crankshaft in his hand. He's with his gang, and he looks. God, he's got to be 10, and he could probably
Yeah.
probably
does it say
fight me
here?
and win. That's
14, but this is
Yeah.
doubtful.
This is doubtful. No
Right.
kidding.
Yeah, he doesn't look 14 there.
No, he does not.
So yeah, there he is again with his grease pans in the wild.
1910. God.
Yep, different time. That was 110 years ago.
110 years ago, they just had you wake up, no school for you, Shorpy. You
Right.
just get to kick the grease bucket.
Exactly. So that's Shorpy. They did split some of these into different categories, as you can see on the side here. But what I actually did, because I really like some of these pictures, I think they're great, either hilarious all around or just flat out awesome. I did a bulk download of a lot of these photos, so that's kind of where I was going to get to, was kind of going through them and see what we can see. If we don't have anything to say about one, we'll just skip over it and move on to the next and just kind of go through them. I will say a lot of the like faces and images of people are like hilarious for whatever reason. And, I don't know if you have perused old photos of this quality, but I find it fantastic to see history in high definition. This is unedited footage of what it was like back in the day, and a lot of it is just awesome. And this is a bad image. This just happens to be the first one I have here. But like this one, like this is what an automobile used to be like. Look how big it is compared to the people, right? If I can figure out how to zoom in. Like look at the scale difference.
What is all the instrumentation?
And yeah, like what, there's like a mobile weather unit or something? Like look at this. This is like high tech.
I know.
Very interesting.
I'm wondering what it does look like a weather socket, weather vane.
Right.
It's like probably like a mobile weather lab.
That's what I'm thinking.
Which is a new thing, I think, in this time period, right, where you're dealing with.
Yeah, I don't think you would have had this on a horse and buggy, and this has to be around like 1910-ish still.
Yeah, this is definitely maybe 1920s or something. But yeah, no.
Can we read what he's writing there?
Yeah. Wow, you can really zoom in on this stuff.
It's high quality, I'm telling you. Like I'm really liking these pictures.
So this obviously must have been after the point in photography where they had to hold still for forever.
Yeah,
right?
I would think.
This looks like a snapshot.
Yeah.
Unless that guy just like held his face in a. This guy's.
I mean, they're not really like moving. Maybe they did say stay in that position for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, maybe. Wow, that's really cool. Okay.
Yeah. So all right, here's the next one. These are going to be kind of random because they're all like. I guess that's in reverse order of the way they were submitted to the Shorpy database. So, there's a real winner right here.
The kind of girl you take home to mother.
Right. So I don't have too much to say about this one, but check out these specs. That's legit.
Yeah.
What are these things on the side?
I don't know. Maybe they're protectors. Maybe he's got his ears poking out behind that, or
Oh, maybe. Why would you need that though?
maybe they hold his cigarettes while he's flying.
Yeah. I thought they were like shotgun shells at first. That was where my brain went, shooting down people from the sky. You
That's
gotta
right.
reload. Interesting. Uh, he's jumping over a table.
Oh,
Quite the pose.
it's quite the pose, and also I'm incredibly impressed with the high shutter speed. Look at that dog.
Oh yeah. Well,
Zoom in.
I mean, obviously, yeah. Look at Lassie over here. Those is pictures being taken. But you're right. I mean, that's a good point because obviously the horse is jumping over the table, and that's an action shot. But yet we have
Yeah.
very little blur in this image. So how did he do that? That's pretty cool. It is pretty neat. Like some of these pictures are more high def than like you would take today on a cell phone or something, or even with a regular DSLR camera or something. Like the quality is just unreal for some of these.
Really is.
There's a whole car.
Ooh.
I love looking at all these old advertisements.
Yes.
They're so cool.
Drink Coca-Cola today. Like I love.
Right.
Cool, whatever.
So I love like zooming in on the backgrounds and like looking at all these
Mhm.
old timey signs and stuff. They're really neat.
Our monogram flower. As a side note, I do hate it when this advertising style is used today.
It does seem out of spec, but
Mhm.
that's what they're going after is that old timey
Right.
obviously look, but it's just so out of context. I don't like modern uses of it either. It's much better
No.
when you see like an old image like this with it.
I saw a truck
Going
go
down
by and it was
here.
like
Is this a
Boar's
drug
Head
deal?
Provisions. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, Boar's Head's Provisions.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah, ooh, I like all that. So what time do you think this is? Probably 30s at this point, right? We're dealing
Looking at the cars, yeah, I'm thinking 30s. Everybody's got that 30 style hat and jacket. It looks like the Depression. I don't know what town this is either. Can't tell.
No.
That's what I like too, is like looking at some of the more famous ones and like, what town is this? This looks like a baseball game or something.
What I love looking at old pictures like this is these people still lived in the modern world that we lived in. I'm amazed at how much you can zoom in at this.
It's crazy, right?
What is the dude on the left playing? What is going on there? He's got like a
I don't know. It looks like something out of Dr. Seuss. This guy's dropped his tuba a couple times. Look how it's all crushed in.
Oh.
Yeah. What are they singing for the sick children up here or something? Bringing the clowns for the terminally ill kids?
Oh my God, you're probably right. Zoom in on one of the terminally ill kids. See all the.
They don't look that sick. Although this guy looks like he's having a rough life or a rough time with this. Huh. Yeah, this kid's in a wheelchair or something. Obviously, it's a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Look, this guy's got his own bed they brought out.
This is polio.
It could be. Yeah, because wheelchairs. There's another one. Huh. Funny that they're like playing out. They're not like looking at the kids or something. So I don't know what's going on behind the camera. Strange.
They probably were playing to the kids and they all turned around.
For photo op.
Yeah, for photo op.
Yeah.
Ooh.
United States Post Office. That's quite the truck.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh my God.
Look at that detailing. See, they knew how to. They had some style back then.
Oh my God. What is the scimitar and the what is that?
The Shiner?
Over
here?
No, I did not even know. I did not even notice the Shriner. But yeah, what is that? Is that the?
I don't know. Is that the Shriner symbol? If that's what this is? Is that
symbolizing Islam taking over the White House?
I don't know.
In the background.
It's the Illuminati.
We're gonna,
well, it's definitely like Egypt or something. Look, there's a camel. What's a camel doing on the United States Post Office truck? It's an odd choice.
It's the long game of the United States is making Egypt the 51st state.
Right. And I'm moving on. Every now and then you'll get this colorized picture, but I don't like it because it just looks fake, right? Like, what is this? It looks like a drawing or something, but it's obviously a colorized, probably a hand colorized photo.
Okay. Okay.
What are they doing
What is-
here with the trucks?
Is this D-Day of like, you know, a delivery? What is happening?
Beach cam fills? I don't know what's going on. It looks like an invasion. Are they collecting seawater for something? Why else would they be in the water?
Why would they
Crazy.
be in the water? I can't imagine it's good for you to take a
I don't know, but here's more like out of
zoom
the water.
enhance that image. Zoom in on one of the
Enhance.
signs.
Trying to
Okay.
see if I can read some of this. What does this say? Something kills. Powder? KE kinetics powder kills?
What? This is by
Hey.
far the weirdest picture. I don't know what's going on in this picture at all.
I don't either.
This
This is a weird one. All right, I'm moving on. Oh, more. Oh, look at this guy. Here's a winner. It's so funny. Like kids today don't look like this, but if you look at these old-timey photos, like I don't know if it's the hairstyle, even like the facial features is like completely different than what I expect if you look at kids today. You know, it's kind of crazy how much it almost seems like humanity has changed so much in 100 years by looking at these faces.
Oh my God, the guy on the right, Benjamin Button over here.
Right. His little dog. Oh, she has a little dog too. Looks like she's killing it.
Oh God.
Oh, look at this one.
Uh,
The cha-cha.
this is very scandalous for whatever.
For 1920 or whatever, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, look, colored.
Oh, okay.
So see, like, if I bounce between the two, like, this almost looks digitally enhanced and colorized. This wouldn't have been an original, I don't think. It looks too fake or real. Hey, look, a car wreck. How did it get down there? Did it fall off a bridge?
Yeah.
This guy's telling the story, telling the tale. You did it. There's another shot of it. Huh. Paddleboarding.
Oh. Whoa. Dude.
I'm gonna keep moving on.
Moose knuckle on parade.
Right. Kind of army. This looks like World War One.
Oh yeah, it totally does.
Preparing cornhusk. Oh, some more ballers.
That's probably early basketball.
That's what it looks like. These are early basketball uniforms. Look at the knee pads.
Why? What are you doing that you would acquire?
There's skidding on the ground to steal a ball. I don't know. Weird. Like I said, it's a whole nother world. It's just so crazy to see. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hold on. White House. Look at like this dude looks like he's like 15. Same with this guy. But this is, look, no gate, of course. Because this is where the gate is now, right? Back here across this road.
Oh yeah, and there's like a ton of woods. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, there's like trees. Huh.
I wonder if this is like the U.S. Press Corps, like circa.
Yeah, like this is probably what it is back in the day.
Mhm.
Look, movies. So this is probably
Ooh.
yeah, like the 20s.
And he's got like a little bit of a hand crank, I think, too.
Well,
that
yeah,
he's
because
holding.
all the old ones were hand cranks. They weren't
Mhm.
motorized yet, not until about the 40s.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Easter Sunday.
Oh my God, lady on the right has seen too much.
No kidding. Crazy. This kid's eating something. Taffy?
Mm-hmm.
There's another winner. This lady's killed before. This is a murderer. Has to be.
Oh my God.
Hey, is this an inauguration?
Oh yeah, totally.
Who is it? Can we tell? I don't think so. No year. Isn't, isn't this isn't, is this a platform? That's the road. I thought this was higher. Isn't this higher? Or is this the other side? You know what I'm talking about?
Um, I haven't watched too many inaugurations periods. So I don't really know the layout. I do like the horse poop that's just in the center.
Oh, yeah, I guess it came with the times. Everyone's used to it.
Yeah, must have smelled great. Look at all these like little plumed hats
Yeah.
on the
On the
right.
band
Yeah, on the band.
or whatever they're supposed to. I guess that's the army. I've never seen those uniforms before in the U.S. Is
Those, yeah,
this like a foreign dignitary or
that's
something?
what I felt like. They don't look like U.S. uniforms.
No. Let's take a peek at this. So I think this is interesting. So I pulled up Google Images, right? So I'm facing down the mall, and for whatever reason the buildings aren't 3D loading, but that doesn't matter. So this is where they do it today, right? And if you look at the distance between the entrance and here,
Mm.
and there's like multiple layers, technically that picture should be here if they do it on this side. But if you look at it,
It's right at the steps.
right,
The
it's
bottom
kind
of
of
the
right
steps.
at the steps. So I'm almost thinking it's on the other side, back to the mall, over here. Because that's a lot bigger plaza that's flat. That would be what this is. And this just looks like a temporary box they stood up. Whereas this is like a permanent thing over here. So I'm thinking it's that other side,
Oh, okay.
which I never realized they would have done it over there. Bully.
Oh,
Like they're listening to a radio or something.
that's interesting.
This is a time traveler. Have you seen that video?
Oh,
Where he's got an advanced device in his hand.
mhm.
What would they be looking at? Look at this guy even. A plane? This is the first time
Probably
they've
a
ever seen a
plane.
plane? First time
That's
ever?
that's what I was just thinking. Is yeah, like how many people at this point like have seen like a really big like bomber plane? Probably not that many.
No,
And they've
I
got
don't think you would have had bombers. This looks like 1920.
Mhm.
But they got radio. So when was radio? 1928?
Yeah, radio would put it at well past World War One, so I don't know exactly, but yeah, maybe 1928
That
would
sounds
sound
right.
about the right time. By then they did have bombers, like I mean,
Yeah, to an extent. Not like a
or at least
B-12 or
large planes.
something. Yeah, a large
Yeah,
flying object. Yeah, that's probably what they're looking at.
yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, I don't know. Whoa,
Babies. I always loved
normal.
the crude baby carriages they had back then. Everything looks so flimsy.
Yeah, I know. Don't go over any bumps. You'll wipe out the entire maternity
Oh,
ward.
here's more mechanical. What do you think that is?
I don't know, but I love the fact that we're all just smoking pipes around all our machinery.
Right. And the exposed wires.
Oh yeah,
Just place them anywhere. Like Rayovac. Battery. Look, these are batteries.
ooh yeah.
Prestolite. Hey, as in Prestolite charges from Back to the Future 3?
Hey, maybe I don't know, but
Interesting.
what do you think they're doing here? What is
I don't know.
this
Look at
device?
this box thing. Oh, is this some kind of ticker? Stock ticker?
It's got so it's got two rolls on either end.
Paper. And it goes
It's
through
got
a
a
buckle.
just bizarre. Why would it do that?
I don't know. Unless it's some
What
sort
is
of, are those holes? Can you tell if those are like an early computer, like hole punch
maybe
card? It's kind of hard to tell in the
maybe
photo. But it almost looks like there's holes. Like tiny, tiny holes.
hmm.
But I think this would be too early for that. It looks like this is a speaker, some
Hmm.
sort of radio thing. I don't know.
I mean, it could be like a playback device, like
Yeah,
a recording
right.
sort of.
Like those wind up music boxes, right, with the cylinder, the metal cylinder.
Yep.
Only this is paper.
Yeah. So I mean, piano rolls were very. I mean, they had like mechanical self-playing pianos.
Yeah.
As early as I think the 1890s.
Hmm. Interesting. Oh, here's
Oh
a
wow!
hippie commune. Look at this
Oh my!
makeshift guitar out of a shoebox. Or a ukulele, I guess it is. That's pretty cool. Make
Oh
what
my
you do.
God.
I guess this would be the. It's Harley Quinn right here.
I love all the haircuts.
Yeah, it's style.
I know they're all styling, and they're showing off so much leg. Oh my
Right.
goodness!
Hmm.
Oh, they're all listening to like a gramophone.
Oh yeah. But there's no speaker.
I don't know.
Unless that's
Hey, where
down
is the
here.
speaker?
Well, it's not on because the thing's up, right? Because that would flip down onto the record.
Yeah.
Maybe they're still building it or something. But they all look like they're singing along to something.
Oh.
Gotta go off and fight the WW1.
I think that's what this is.
That's what it looks like. Or is this later? Look at those berets. This almost seems like World War II? No, because look at the women outfits.
Look at the outfits are not World War II.
No. It's gotta be one. What other war was in between? I don't think we had
Yeah,
one.
it's
Or maybe it was like post-war in the 20s and just shipping off.
I mean, we did do stuff in Latin America in the interwar period. I remember that. But
Hobo King, 6th trip around the world.
wow,
Tucson. It's been by, hey, Cairo, Illinois. I've been there.
wow, Kalamazoo, Michigan,
Camp Custer.
Petrified Forest.
Hey, I've been there too. Does that say 850,000 miles in 27 years? Now traveling deluxe.
I like this guy.
I like it too. I wonder where is this? Does this still exist today somewhere? Where is this car? That'd be interesting to know. That's pretty
Look
cool.
at that top-notch storage mechanism holding things, moving at 40 miles an hour on the side of the car.
Hey, it's at least metal. I like it.
I want to write "wash me" on it.
Right.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Liberty for all. How many stars are on that flag? That'll date it. Looks handmade too. Look at that stitch work. There you go. Old school office. This will be us 120 years ago. Or I guess this is all women, so it wouldn't be us. We'd be over, doing nothing in an office down the street.
Carrying grease at the age of 10.
Right. we would be Shorpy.
We'd be Shorpy. That's what we'd be.
There you go. Check out the diversity. You got everybody.
I know. I'm actually like.
This is a very forward-thinking personnel records division. Trouble in typing group.
I'm just wondering, like, what are the dynamics of this office like? Because it's like 20 women and like 3 guys.
Right. Yeah. There was more men back here,
Mm-hmm.
but that must be a different department.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what is the grunt work that's getting shoveled off?
Yeah,
onto
over
these-
here. Well, somebody's doing personnel work that's either back here or up front.
Look at the fans on the wall.
Oh yeah, air conditioning.
Oh god.
It just seems like such a soul-crushing position. At least they have modern typewriters. They're not like working in a cotton loom or something. And they have a fire extinguisher.
Oh wow, they do.
They're up to code.
Wait, can anybody reach that far? It seems
It is kind of high. It's like 6-7 feet off the ground.
Only a man has enough height to put out a fire extinguisher. fire, sweetie. You
Yeah.
women,
You women shouldn't be touching that.
jump or you're gonna have to die in the fire. Sorry.
What are these, the Boy Scouts? Look at those hats. I think it is. Look, they got neckerchiefs on.
It probably is, and
Camping in their lean-to.
it
Doing
was
laundry. I didn't know Boy Scouts did laundry in the 20s.
well,
Get that laundry merit badge. There's the dad. He looks in uniform too.
original idea behind the Boy Scouts was they were literally supposed to be military scouts,
Right.
Like for war.
Right.
It's just like, hey, you kids, go and see if the area has crossed this trench,
Right.
and if we want to hear back from you, well, you'll get the died in combat merit badge.
Interesting. Hey, there's a whole park of people. It's like, where's Waldo? Cool fountain. Wonder where this is. Pre-COVID, that's for sure.
Beat a Spanish flu.
It could be the Spanish flu. Pre-Spanish flu. That's cool. Hey, look at that flag. Is that a license plate?
Wow.
Good year.
Hey.
They're still around. Beautiful cards. 25 cents set. Isn't that what they cost today?
Information cheerfully given.
Oh, what's the headline here? Marine hurled on roof? Yeah, no more paddle boys. Look at that bridge in the background. That's huge. Wonder where that is.
Nice.
U.S. Navy plane. Photographics section?
Yeah.
That was the original intent of airplanes, right? Was to do aerial photos?
Good recon.
Yeah. What is this gauge for?
Ooh. Enhance.
It goes from 40 to 60. It's not altitude, is it? Could be thermometer, so you don't freeze to death. But that's negative 60. That's pretty intense.
Why is it?
It's also facing out.
Yeah,
Oh, it is.
what
Look, it's engine temperature. And maybe this is Celsius?
Why would it be in Celsius? These are all American pictures, right? Oh yeah, it's the U.S. Navy.
Yeah.
What am I talking?
But 40 degrees? Like, that's freezing. Negative 60?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have negative 60 Celsius. That would be like half of absolute zero.
Again, why is this information displayed on the I have to climb out onto the wing?
Right, to look at my temperature gauge. Oh, they did crazy stuff back then. You don't have a roof, so you got to drive around in your umbrella. Oh no, this is a bus stop. Look, it's on the go sign.
Oh yeah.
What is?
He's just in a convertible.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. This isn't a bus stop. This is an early stoplight, and you spin the sign depending on whether you go or stop. So you can see stop here. This says stop on the side. And then like this dude,
So
this police dude or whatever would stand out there in the middle of the road and spin the sign whether to go or stop. It's kind of like how North Korea works today, right?
Yeah. Hey, North Koreans say once you have perfection, why improve?
Correct. Waffle shop. This is later.
Yeah, this is definitely.
This is like 40s. Gotta be.
Oh yeah. I love the font.
Yeah. This one's cool too. Ford Universal Car. Huh. This is it's like a tanker car. Look, a beauty pageant. Who's gonna win? I don't think any of them are.
Yeah.
You all lose.
I guess the style changed and stuff, but yeah, like what? Like women look different.
Right?
Now.
Like, and it's not just the hairstyle, it's the faces. It's the faces too, but you wouldn't think that would change. Right? Or am I making that up?
I don't know.
Perhaps the hairstyle is throwing us off, but I feel like all these old faces are just different faces, and maybe it's just the way people looked in front of a camera too. Like their facial expressions are different than what we're used to now. But I don't know. There's just something seems off. What is going on here?
You know what? This is probably some racist shit.
It probably is.
Or like, yeah,
First
oh,
Thanksgiving or
they're
something.
probably doing like a yeah, they're probably doing like a weird John Smith and Pocahontas thing.
But why are they all
Probably
in like
something like
English powder wigs?
well, she's supposed to be, I think, an American Indian, right? I mean, that's the
Well, that was my first impression too, but looking at it more closely, it almost looks like she's more of like a Vegas showgirl.
oh right. I mean, but like context, all the women behind them like look like Puritan,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know if the striped bits are. I don't know what that is.
Hey, here we go. What is
Danger.
danger, keep off. Is his pipe again? Some of these
Yes.
gauges. Transmitter. Is this a power plant? I like these dials. That's cool.
Mm.
And the old school switches. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we want to see.
That's my favorite.
I don't know what this is. This is some kind of motor, it looks like.
Yep.
Early HVAC unit, maybe?
Zoom on some of the
Oh, here
labeling.
we go. What does this say?
Filaments, telephone, oil,
Field?
general
Field
field
motor?
motor.
Filaments, telephone, RCN, field motor?
Oh, okay. So those are probably buttons. They're probably labeling
Yeah.
what each button does.
I can't really tell. This is start, I think.
And then stop. Yeah.
These dials. Huh. That's cool. Hey, this is Washington DC's train terminal. I've been there. Streetcars.
You look at the backgrounds. It's just amazing how empty everything looks.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's what I've noticed too. Like this is a busy, bustling street today, but look at the crowd. Like there's just a handful of
Yeah.
cars, random scattered people. Like
Yeah,
why would
there's no-
why would they think to build a city at this scale when the traffic isn't there yet? Like I'm glad they did, right? Because it just helps modern roads today. You know, because this is a 4-lane road right here coming in and out, right? But obviously they didn't need it back then. They had the space, so they built it as such. But yeah, you're right.
Maybe they did overbuild, but I know there's like a curve in Normal, Illinois, like a roadway that curves at in order to accommodate cars going at 100 miles an hour.
Mm.
So it's shaped like that because that's what they thought the car of the future would travel at. So maybe they're just building out for
Expecting that?
at least 50 motor carriages per day, like that.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Well, for some reason, I'm kind of disappointed we can't compare it to today's, because for some reason these Washington buildings aren't coming in 3D, but this is it today, right? This is the same
It's about as empty
location.
too.
It does kind of look as empty now that you mentioned that, although I noticed that weird building isn't here. So if I, because if I look at this, there's like this strange building in the middle. It must have been torn out at some point. And then this became a parking lot, it looks like. What is this guy doing?
These are some haunted faces.
Right. It's like nobody knows what a camera is. And they all seem dead inside.
Yeah, yes, they do. Must be some sort
Like a
of play.
king and the queen.
The guy at the bottom left, he actually seems like
This guy?
he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's happy,
Yeah.
and he's waving, but like everybody else is just looking at you like a children of the corn,
Right.
dead-eyed.
Richfield, Pennsylvania?
It says Sacramento, 34 miles. So
California.
California.
What is this, gold? Measure. Oh no, this is a tree. Why is he looking up?
I don't know.
All these people got weird poses. I've also noticed too, like if you look at a tall building, like everything seems like out of scale. Like look at the straight lines. They don't like line up.
It looks like it's expanding
Right,
outwards. Like,
right.
yeah, it's
I don't know if it's like
shaped.
the way the camera captures the image, but they're like all tall buildings are like this. They're not like squared off. It just seems out of proportion. It's kind of weird. Like here's another one. Like it just seems weird. Like look at the ones in the background and the way that your eye comes to the front. Like it just something's off about it.
Hmm.
What? Women's don't drive cars. It's a Jackson. Never heard of them.
And it's driven she's on the right-hand side.
You're right. I do know they made right-handed vehicles for a time.
Hmm.
And I'm not sure when that became standard to drive on the left. Or this could be, you know, in Europe somewhere, not necessarily in the US. Hey, here we go.
Ooh.
Kind of old factory. Oh, it's a mailroom. This is a post office. Look, sorting.
Oh.
Crazy. What are these fans?
Yeah. Look like fans.
Giant fans?
Hmm.
Look like orbs from space or something.
Right.
Hey,
John Smith. Ooh.
Univac.
This. Now we're talking.
There we go. What are we printing off here?
Univac. Oh my God! Wow, we jumped ahead.
No
didn't we?
kidding.
Look at that.
Can't read any of that. All I can say is Univac. Yeah, it's definitely 60s.
Yes.
It's cool. Library. Very old school. What's with the strings?
Oh yeah, that's weird.
It looks like they're tied to this stuff, but why would they need that? Everything looks so dusty.
Christmas tree.
Yep. Looks like a Charlie Brown type of Christmas tree. Look
Oh, it's
at all the
pretty
gifts. It's like the island of misfit toys.
it really is.
Hey, look, there's like little cows or something too.
But look at this, the war on Christmas. It's been going on for so long. They're saying Xmas.
Yep. I love these old cars. They just look so neat. I always wonder, like, what is it like to drive one of these things? Like, because obviously we're used to modern vehicles. I'm sure it's a lot more rough, but they always seem to have really good shocks. Oh, these guys again. Look at that same bridge.
Oh yeah.
Different team.
Or
Syracuse. Lots of these guys. Hey, that's a cool building. Universal Airline. Look, not even paved. You gotta walk through the dirt to get to your plane. Hey, that's pretty neat.
hmm.
Looks very comfortable chair to sit there for all night. You just got some flimsy thing. And they're all from like another era, so it's like it's a whole nother world, right? Like, what is this, Halloween?
This is probably one of those like dress up and take a picture things.
That's what, yeah. That's what it kind of looks like.
Because the one guy's a pirate in the middle, the other guy's like a ranger.
You're right. But it looks like they're just
Yeah.
in some guys. Well, no, this maybe is professional because they got the lights.
Yeah, it's professional.
Yeah.
It's
Like a studio.
costume.
It's like an old-time
Yeah,
photo, but it is an old-time photo. You're not dressing up old-timey because they all are already.
I do like Tobias, like in the middle there, like the Tobias of a
This
mustache.
guy.
Yeah.
What did this guy do?
Eisenhower?
That was my first thought, but I don't think that's him.
No.
Could be like the mayor or something. Hey. Who is that? Can't tell.
Well, this is I don't know who this is, but this is obvious. It's a politician.
Yeah, it's a stereotypical political rally on the back of a train.
Yep, they used to do this all the time.
Yeah,
This is what you do.
that's
You
how they got around.
Have, whistle stop tours.
Yeah,
I
that's
think they were
right. They just pull up and start talking.
called. Yep, and they're off.
They pull up to the next one. Yeah. Harvard versus Yale?
Yale.
The American Red Cross. Huh. World War I, I think. Look, it's Washington.
Oh yeah.
Washington Monument. Look, they won. Don't seem too thrilled about it.
Oh jeez.
Something baseball championship.
God, all
This
of
guy's
these
happy
kids
about it. Look
like
at him. Here's the Joker right here.
I just all these children have like the souls and faces of 50-year-olds.
Yeah, everyone. Like this guy looks like he's lived his whole life and was not too
That
thrilled
guy
with
looks
it.
like yes, this guy looks like he's in his late 20s, early 30s.
Order your coal
Order
now.
your coal now. Out of Uncle Sam's way.
He needs the railroads
the
for
railroads
war.
Or mine more coal. Coal saving in the home.
Fuel
Fuel
facts.
facts. How to burn soft coal at home. This is oh my god.
I'd like to see one of these pamphlets. You obviously can't really read it. The most important rule for burning your
Burning
coal.
soft coal.
What are some of these other ones? This is a good one to end on. Order coal
This is a really
now.
good one.
President.
Uncle Sam needs that extra shovelful.
Yes. Mine more coal.
President Wilson demands coal to win the war.
There you go. Look, Colonel Sanders down here. Gentlemen, we need Kentucky Fried Chicken.
None of these people look like they've lifted a shovel in their entire lives.
I know. None of them do. Well, there you go. That's your intro to Shorpy.
I love it.
Isn't it fun? Well, there it is. So we did. How many did you think we did?
Maybe like 50?
We did 108.
Wow.
Which I kind of thought we would have done more. But I just love going through these. And obviously when I go through them myself, I go through them a lot faster. But I thought it would be really fun to just record ourselves and giving our instant reactions. And I think this would be a good one. It's such an interesting thing. You don't really see this at all. And it's just the whole side of history you never see before.
No, I love this last one. This last one was my favorite because of all the posters.
Right.
So
right. You gotta love that.
Sam needs that. Yeah. This was really good. I really love good old Shorpy, the grease pail monkey. Thank you so much.
Yep, there he is.
There he is.
Wave goodbye to his
bye, Shorpy.
HD self.
Your HD filth.
This has been a presentation of Honey Sound Broadcasting, an affiliate of the Bilko Media Network.